Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons: Return of the Azure Bonds. Tonight's episode title is going to be "Something Wicked This Way Comes." We're going to go over to my party, but if you folks want to support the channel in any way, you can always subscribe with either your regular subscription or Twitch Prime sub. And if you wanted to help in another way, you can go to my throne, which if I can get a shout out for my throne by one of my mods. That would be wonderful. Yeah, you can go over to my throne and donate to things over there. Right now, I'm trying to get a secondary monitor funded, as well as get some new parts for my Wii U gamepad because it is utterly destroyed thanks to my rather heavy pit bull. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. If you miss streams or can't make streams, you can always go over to my YouTube channel. I've been trying to keep VODs up to date, and then my YouTube channel will also be in the chat as well. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started and let everybody introduce themselves and their characters. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Stream should be able to hear you.
Hello.
How is everyone this evening?
White.
I'm good. Good.
Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves and your characters. I will go ahead and introduce one of us. This is first. I'll introduce myself. My name is ThePaladinBelle. I am the dungeon mistress for this evening. I play every other NPC, every other thing in the world that isn't these wonderful 6 players. And also introducing Iris. Iris uses she/her pronouns and is playing Rokara this evening. Say hi, Iris.
Hello.
And then we're gonna go ahead and let the rest of you introduce yourselves, starting with Huffy, if you wouldn't mind.
Hi, I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Hera Darling today. We both use she/her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/Miss Huffy.
True.
Claire, why don't you go next?
Claire, I'm playing Aurora.
Alright, awesome, thank you. Pronouns, please.
Both go by she, they.
Thank you. Valia, you're next.
Hello. I am Valia, she/her, playing Rel, a full-blooded orc druid that is definitely not a toxic yandere girlfriend. You can find me at twitch.tv/ValiaVT and on Blue Sky at ValiaVT.
Phenomenal. And Rugs, why don't you go next?
Hello, everybody. I am Rugged Sauce. You can call me Rugs. He, him pronouns. Today, I am playing totally normal elf named Atlas. Also, he, him. You can find me everywhere at Rugged.
Fantastic. And finally, Robo.
Hello, I'm Robotic Hurricane. You can call me Hurricane. You can find me anywhere. He, him pronouns. I am playing Blitzkrieg. He, they.
Fantastic. And who would like to give us the recap of last session?
Definitely not me. I wasn't here.
Yeah, definitely not Valia, but so I can give the recap if you guys don't want to.
Okay, I can give a recap up to a point.
Yeah. I will fill in the blanks if you want to go ahead and do that.
Okay. Atlas, our favorite bard, wakes up. He's alone again. He talks to the bartender. Bartender says, hey, they're in the tower. Another person shows up. Halfling gets an exploding letter. Very secretive. Very suspicious. They go to the tower. They find the party. We all gather around. We take a lot of damage from traps because we don't know when to stop touching lightning bolts. We go to a trap where the answer is to do nothing, which we do very poorly. And then we sneak through to a temple where we think, hey, it's a temple. Nothing bad's going to happen here, except it's desecrated and there's a bunch of wraiths. So we kill the wraiths the hard way rather than solving the puzzle. And then we get the item that we were there for, take it back to the inn. The lady heals one of the time bomb marks that we have on us, and then gives us a what's the word? A tavern in
Yeah.
for clearing out the tower.
That was the entire session. You didn't miss anything.
Nailed it.
Yeah, you missed. You got the whole session. But yeah, so that is what happened last time, and we pan in on you folks kind of in the the tavern. I'm gonna kind of pick on each of you and see what you're doing, and we'll just keep it going with Rugs. What is Atlas doing first thing in the morning? It's been 3 days since you guys cleared the tower. What has Atlas been up to?
It's early morning.
I keep like 11 a.m. almost noon.
He's probably training. He's probably out there, throwing knives, juggling, just all the fun stuff you'd expect.
Is he in view
stay sharp.
of like people?
Probably.
Roll performance for me.
All right. Got to keep his skills sharp for when the circus comes back.
Yeah, for when the circus returns to town. Atlas, I need you to roll me a D 100 plus your charisma modifier.
Nice.
You
64.
make 64 gold pieces from kind of busking in the street and plying your trade.
Nice.
You are slowly raking in the dough. All right.
People got money here.
Yeah, no, this is so the Dragon Coast is kind of known for like the wealthy living there, mostly because one of their biggest exports is silverite, which is one of the rarest minerals in the entirety of Faerun. So it's an interesting
Bunch of oil barons.
Well, no, because like they export it freely. It's not like it's hard to come by as far as, here. Like people make silverite jewelry here and sell it for a pittance when it would be incredibly expensive in the Sword Coast.
Okay.
Like here it's mineral rich, but over in the Sword Coast it would be really rare to find. There was an iron crisis about 6 decades ago and people just kind of stopped using iron as their main form of forging, and they just kind of went with silverite because it is, it's mineral rich here. Let's go with Aurora. What are you doing kind of first thing in the morning on the third day of kind of being in the city?
When did I last fed? Do you remember?
That would have been well, you've had the opportunity to feed every day since you were in the city, because like your squire is with you, like, and that's
right,
kind of her purpose. So it's up to you.
Okay, I just typically always ask when I play Dampier in case I need to
I totally understand.
do the funny "do I eat my comrades" roll.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. But yeah, no, your squire was sent with you in case, you needed, like, you were low on a blood source, but you could also hunt, like, animals or buy, meat so that you could exsanguinate it, essentially, raw steak and things of that nature. There are butchers in town who would just straight sell you blood, because it's used in spell components.
Yeah.
I also secretly bought that second bottle of the angel blood for a rainy day.
Yeah, you also have.
Oh
that,
yeah, the very
blood.
addictive blood.
Yeah, the Asimar blood.
Yeah, Rel was like, "That shit's hilarious. I'm getting some of that to save."
If I had a nickel for every time that my characters became addicted to substances, I would have 2 nickels. It's really weird that it's happened twice.
It's a phenomenal reference. But yeah, what has Aurora been doing in the town recently? I can put you on the
That's not
town
good.
map so you can see kind of what's in town.
Um. Probably try. I'm probably just tending to the church.
Okay, cool. So you are able to tend to the Church of the Dawn Father. The priests there kind of welcome you in. They'll offer you, holy symbol of Lathander. They're priests. They're kind people. The people kind of in that church can tell that you're undead because detect undead and things of that nature, divine sense.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to hassle you about it. They're more like, oh, well, you're tending to the church and you're not trying to desecrate our grounds. So yeah, no, absolutely, you are more than welcome here.
If I recall, I am also literally wearing like white and golden armor.
Yeah, you are wearing white and gold like armor of the Delian Order. So you are the Delian Order were good knights. That if you were not of good alignment, this armor would be killing you. But yeah, so you are able to kind of just tend to the church in your off time. You can gather supplies within the church if you wanted anything. They offer like free rope, free just basic like supplies, and also holy water, which you can have as long as it's in like a bottle. It would not harm you unless it got on your skin.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can do that. Let's see, Rokara, what are you doing in your last 3 days?
Probably just been putting away. The first day, probably putting away the gear, getting situated in like the room and stuff.
Yeah, in your little
The
apartment.
second day, probably like going out and about and taking a look at all the different places around, the shops, the church again,
Getting a feel
just
for
seeing
the town.
a feel for the town. And the third day, probably just out in the forest,
Yeah,
going on a walk.
getting
It's
a
a
lay of the
nice,
land.
yeah,
Fantastic.
getting a lay of the land.
That's a really good way to spend your time. Would you do any hunting while you were out there?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I
you
do
can
some hunting.
roll survival for me.
Always good to get some, hunting done. Survival. So survivable.
You are able to get about 50 pounds of like venison. You get a good sized deer and kind of are able to bring it back.
Ooh. Nice.
And be able to feed your companions should you go traveling again. Let's see who's next. Have we already done Rel?
We have not.
No.
Okay, Rel, you are next. What have you been doing
So
for the past 3 days?
The past few days, Rel. That's a good question. Would probably spend part of the day creeping on Atlas.
Okay.
And then the rest of the day going around finding injured people and healing them.
Okay, yeah, there is like a small hospital within the church that definitely...
Oh, she would specifically avoid the church.
Okay, well, that's kind of where the injured go, is the church, because that's where the healers are.
That's fair. Yeah, like she just doesn't,
Yeah.
not really a church girl.
Well, I mean, the priests of Lathander essentially are kind of one of those orders that's like, yeah, even if you're not really religious, we're less of a religious group and more a mission group. So we're willing to heal whoever comes to us, kind of deal. And the hospital area is not inside the church, but attached to the church, if that makes sense.
All right. Yeah. Then she would definitely go there on days that they're not adventuring and expend spell slots to heal folk.
Yeah. Awesome. Roll. Let me check your skills really quickly, because there they are going to pay you for your efforts, and I want to see what associated skill. Roll medicine for me.
Sure.
You do a decent job healing folks. You know, you've got a good amount of spells. You're able to kind of mend wounds and heal the sick and things of that nature. Roll me 1d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
You make 19 silver pieces, unlike the common folk, the church, the priests take a vow of poverty. So this is kind of a lot of what they like. They're like, here, this is what we have to offer you as far as compensation.
Sure.
So you make 19 silver pieces. And finally, Robo, what is... or no, hold on. It's not finally, but yeah, Robo, what is Blitz doing for the past 3 days?
Well, rebuilds entity again,
Okay.
first of all, and then he would clarify with the guards. We'll get clarification from the guards about if he is allowed, as long as he is accompanying entity, if he is allowed to do his blacksmithing work outside of the tavern, so that way he doesn't do it in the building because we now own the building.
They would essentially express to you, as long as he is away from the public. Yeah, sure, absolutely, but he cannot. But most of the public would be afraid of him, and it would cause a panic. So keep him away from the public, and yeah, sure, go ahead. Because most normal people, when they see something that looks like entity, they assume it's a monster.
Let's see. So he would do some blacksmithing work outside for probably a day. Chill in the hot springs as well. Work with Hera Darling a bit about the logistics of selling items, whether it be magical or mundane. And I think another day he would end up maybe seeing if he could buy some fabric or something, so that way he could cover up entity when walking through town. So that way it's at least not immediately distracting.
So you'd need a good portion of, you'd need tarps to cover entity, and people are still gonna kind of... Because entity mostly, entity's insides are on fire. It kind of looks like you're walking a demon through town. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, you had a question.
Oh, I was just gonna see if I just had a thought about our tavern's in the corner. Could we have set up kind of like a privacy fence for forging areas, so he wouldn't have to worry about
yeah, exactly.
being exposed.
That's absolutely what the guard told you to do.
Mm-hmm. That would be worth doing that.
Yeah.
And I would say because they know that the group plans to go into the sewers and that would require us to go through town to do it, one of the days Blitz would temporarily just make a boring, mundane humanoid design.
Okay.
For that trip. But not be happy about it.
I mean, that's fair. I understand that Blitz seems to be very upset, and you kind of it seems to be upset about kind of what entity, the fact that people are afraid of entity, but he did choose to make entity look like that. I'm just saying.
He did choose for reasons, and I would say that probably on the third day, Blitz is probably working on actual prototype designs that still keep the essence of
Mhm.
entity, because the entity's design is something that's important to
Yeah,
Blitz.
and that's understandable. Um,
So
you
that would
can
be
buy you're gonna have to expend like 2 or 3 gold pieces, but you can buy tarps large enough to hide entity. But if like small children or like commoners see entity, they're gonna be afraid of it.
yes, pretty much like the tarp idea was just if that would end up if that would be enough for the guards to allow
It
Blitz to
basically they
accompany.
would keep their eye on entity, like they'd be watching you thoroughly, but they'd let you, hey, yeah, just try not to let just try to keep it, the hood up over it and try to keep it out of the public eye because it's kind of scary. Small children don't like giant metal monsters.
And then we'll do that then instead of the humanoid design because Blitz doesn't have one yet. But Blitz would spend the third day mocking up possible ideas for the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
That way, this is less of a problem. So
yeah.
you said 2 gold.
Yeah, 2 gold. And then finally,
Protect
Hera.
someone.
Hello.
What are you doing during these 3 days?
I think peddling wares for the most part. Whether it's just the various actual magic items that we picked up or mundane items that she is going to try to pass off as magical.
Okay, roll deception.
You got it.
I love it.
Oh, not very good.
You sell off the actual magic stuff, but like most people are like, no, that's just a toy monkey that bangs symbols together.
Impressive though. You should buy it.
You get like a copper piece for it.
That's such a Khajiit's wares situation.
That's where.
I love
If
that.
you have coin.
But yeah, on the third day, you guys are able to gather into the tavern, and you do know that you do have a job to do. You were asked by Father Brum of the Temple of Lathander to go and check underneath the fucking the well for you can either use the well itself, or you can use the entryway underneath the Castellan's like gatehouse to go into the sewers. There are 2 entryways. It's up to you guys which one you want to enter into.
Probably the well. I think I got. Was it an assignment from my people to go down into the well specifically because there was a troll? I know
Yeah.
it's all connected, but like,
Yes.
I think they specifically recommended going down the well.
Yeah.
Yep. In that case, let me just move the party. Is that the consensus? Is the question.
I'm not gonna argue with.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Of course, my sweets would not argue with me.
Oh, we got a disappearance.
Hello?
Who was it?
Looks
I
like
need to tap in.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm tapping in first. Open the game.
Okay.
Welcome. Pleasure to have you as always.
Yeah, sorry.
Hi.
Sorry about that, folks.
You are okay. We hope Iris has a
Didn't
good night.
realize I started bleeding. I didn't realize that.
You okay?
Don't do that.
Yeah, I think it's this like air quality lately is fucking up my skin.
That makes sense. But yeah, so Oz.
Yeah.
what did Oz do before we go all the way over to the before we go over and enter the well? What did Oz do on the downtime?
I think a majority of it was spent like securing his room, aka shoving as many alarms and little wires in his room as he possibly can.
So trapping his room. Got it.
Yeah. He would warn people, don't go into my room. Unless unless you tell me you're going into my room.
All right.
Otherwise, you will catch a trap. And I'm kind of sorry. Oops.
Anything else besides just trapping your room?
I don't think so. But I think most of it's just adjusting to a new place.
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to just sit and adjust and get things done and be able to just kind of have a moment to yourself, which you haven't had in forever.
Yeah.
And then on the third day, you guys head down into the well. As you head down, I need everybody to make me perception checks. I was not prepared for you guys to just go straight down into the troll's lair.
Did you expect us to do something else?
There was a safer
Talk to
option.
Castellan.
Yeah, there was a safer option. Yeah.
Well, I thought
Was
the
it
Castellan
the-
was bad news.
So the
You just
Castellan
wanted
Did
to
you say, was
warn
it the
them.
Castellan?
So the Castellan is bad news. However, you were kind of given a license to go underneath the Castellan's sewer entrance.
Did this happen last session?
Yeah, this happened last session. You guys were given a writ of transit by.
I didn't know this.
I understand that. I understand. But yeah, you were given writ of transit to go through the Castellan's gatehouse instead of going straight. Father Brum gave you a writ of transit.
I thought he just told us to go there, and then we didn't have a permission to go there, but we were about to anyway.
No, he gave you a writ of transit. That
Right.
gives you permission. So
Fuck it, we ball.
okay. Fuck it, we ball. All right, so none of you passed the perception check. You may move yourselves around should you wish.
I forgot I was a tiny little guy.
Yeah, you should also
Did you do
roll
your...
the. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you did. You did your 12.
Yeah, everybody
What?
rolled. Nothing. You're good. Hey, Hera,
Oh,
what's your AC?
22, I want to say?
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Don't move.
It is indeed 22.
So
You
we're
get hit
gonna
with a boulder.
It wouldn't be the 1st time.
You'd be surprised how often this happened, yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Sometimes you just get nat 20'd by a boulder. It happens.
Rocks fall. Good
Hera
campaign.
dies. Rocks fall, just Hera.
Hera, you feel the
Oh.
swipe of an axe kind of nearly graze you.
Cat-like reflexes.
And the invisibility that was on this troll wears off.
Oh, wow.
Standing in front of
Well,
you is
hell.
a massive creature with what looks to be a rock-like exterior on its back, holding a two-handed axe, and made of this deep black iron, and it snarls at you. Everybody roll initiative.
Yay!
Time to yell and orcish battle thing.
Yeah, Orcish battle cry.
Loktarogar. I know.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
So it's close balls, by the way. Jesus Christ.
Oh, by the way, what is the description of new short guy?
Yeah, if you
Oh,
wouldn't mind describing Oz, because
Oh yeah, I
uh,
covered for somebody
wasn't
last time I was here.
Yeah.
Standing at 3 foot tall, wearing dark colored leathers and a cloak accented with gold. The most striking feature about the man approaching you is his black and gold, hound-like mask framed by long dark hair that is braided down the side of his face. He walks cautiously and silently, looking over his shoulder near constantly, and will draw a blade if started on night watch. Yeah,
Hell
just
yeah.
a short little guy in a mask.
Well, man.
And then I need. Yeah, there we go. Claire has rolled initiative.
That's me and Zephyr in the corner. Or not? Is that Zephyr? I think
Nope,
that's Nope.
yeah, it's you and Atlas in the corner.
Yeah, me and Atlas. I was like, it's Rugs' character.
Okay, so Oz, you're first. This creature just tried to slash at Hera with an axe. It is also not just so it is 2 size categories larger than you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is terrifying. Okay. Well, Jesus Christ. This thing could chuck me at a wall. Don't do that though. What are we doing?
Points at Troll. Don't do that. No.
No. Stop looking at me. I'm just a little guy. 3. If not throw, why throw?
Yeah, if not throw, why throw size?
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
On this little guy. I remember. My ranger instincts, they're kicking in. They don't save. I'm just concentrating on it.
Okay.
Now, I think. I don't know when you use your concentration. Oh, there it is. I got it. Bonk. 23.
Misses.
20 plus 2 misses. 25
plus-
misses.
25 doesn't. 23 would have.
Jesus fucking Christ. God help me. We go again.
You guys literally attacked the boss monster first.
That's a good place to start.
Okay, that one misses, but that's fine. I got 1 good arrow in.
Yeah, you got 1 good arrow in.
Just don't look at me. Smiles.
Yeah.
Fine.
Rel,
Hi.
it is your turn.
You know, that thing it's carrying looks awful lot like metal. So I think I'm going to cast heat metal on its.
The head of the battle axe is metal. The haft of it is wood.
Oh, hacks.
So like you could cast heat metal on it. It would heat the actual axe up. It would just buff the axe to give it fire damage.
Is it wearing anything metal?
No, it's like in the buff, it's wearing like loincloth style clothing over its chest and waist.
Bullshit. Alright. Well, it's pretty early. Nobody's hurt yet, so I guess I'm just gonna do, 2 produce flames at it?
Okay, yeah. Uh, 15 will not hit. And neither will a 12. You do see, however, it is not happy with the fire. Like, it seems to be quite afraid of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back a little bit after that.
It moves behind Atlas. Hera, it is your turn.
Hi.
You are face to face with this creature.
I'd like to be big,
Okay, yeah.
just so that it's only 1 size category bigger than me.
She go large.
Well, it's not.
Because this one's presumably.
So this is
huge or
a
something?
large-sized creature.
Oh.
Well,
then now we are
Jess's
up to
character,
par.
yeah. Jess's character is a small-sized creature. It's half.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, same with Blitzen being unknown.
Yeah.
Right on. Then I'm going to essentially whap this thing twice.
Okay.
Here's the first one.
That misses.
Do I get a +3 from monster slaying?
Yes, it does, but it would still miss.
Okay. Good to know. Hiya.
So with that +3, you hit.
Hold on. Are you saying that this would have been a miss on a 23?
Yes.
That's troubling.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. I will be adding a d6 from being big to this particular damage.
Okay. So 6,
That'll
7, 8,
be,
9, 10, 11, 12,
11.
13, 14. 14, because of the plus.
Oh, yeah,
3
+3.
from
Yeah.
monstrosity. All right. Yeah, then I believe that's your turn.
I believe so.
Okay, so it heals a d6 damage, a single point of damage, because of regeneration. That's a troll thing. It is
Yeah.
then going to use a melee attack called Fury. 18, I presume, misses your...
It does.
All right. And then on its second attack, 27.
Oh my, that does it.
I would like to do a silvery barbs on that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what does Silvery Barbs do?
Reroll.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think it makes you reroll.
That's a 14.
Hey.
The friendly disadvantage there, you know.
It's going to kill it
And-
next turn, Rail. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
If we
going
can
to
get past
give advantage to.
Atlas
I'll
is
give
next.
advantage. You know, we usually see Claire fuck some shit up, so I'm gonna give advantage to Claire.
Hell yeah. Claire, you now have advantage on your attacks so that you can absolutely
Wahoo.
fuck this thing up.
Wow.
Rad.
Atlas, it's your turn. This thing is as big as Hera, which is not usually the case for the things you fight.
Oof.
Don't let
So
it
you're
hit
saying
your
there's a lot of
face.
surface area.
Yeah, a lot of surface area on this thing.
Okay. So we're just gonna start big then.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Cloud of daggers. Just right here.
Okay. Show me the spell description
Alright.
so I know what the saving throw on Cloud of Daggers is.
Yep, should be right there.
44. Oh, there is no
Oh, it just
saving
happens.
throw. It just happens. Okay. Roll 14 for 11 slashing. All right.
Would you consider these
happens.
daggers manufactured metal items?
They're magic.
Yeah, it is not. They are not. It's like wind.
Heat metalable.
I know. Hey, I'm trying.
I get you.
I
get
respect the hustle.
How ridiculously overpowered would that be? Like cloud of daggers, and then like 3 people cast heat metal on the daggers.
Instead of 44, it's 3d4 and 1d6.
Oh no.
Just one of the knives is a little hot.
Yeah.
1,000-degree knife challenge.
Oh god. But yeah, is that your turn, or are you gonna use a cantrip?
Oh, that's right, cantrips.
Bonus action, yeah.
I'm gonna source real quick. I'm gonna cast 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this only on me? Let's find out. Yeah, never mind, that's a self cast. So we're just gonna not gonna run on back. No, we're good.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Not even gonna waste a vicious mockery because I think this thing's too stupid to understand if I did.
Gesundheit.
I mean, they're at least as smart as your average tax collector.
You
I
can
don't
roll
care who the
nature.
IRS sends. I'm not paying taxes.
And that is the vicious mockery, just in case it's not.
You can roll nature to see if you know if it's smart enough to understand. Yes, it would understand a vicious mockery.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
'Cause
they're,
that was
they're
the vicious
smart enough
mockery.
to demand a toll for their bridges and such.
Yeah. So yeah, you can roll vicious mockery, and what's the
6
save?
psychic damage.
What's the save on vicious mockery?
Wisdom 14.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
It fails
Yes.
and takes 6 psychic damage. Aurora, it is your turn.
Let me just double check. Oh, wow.
You can move through people's spaces. That is a thing you
Yeah, I was just... Yeah, I can go here just fine. Beep boop.
All right, yeah, you can get right there, and now you can attack. Are you okay?
I dropped my fidget onto my lap.
Oof.
Bonk.
I'm so glad I gave advantage.
All right.
28!
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. You did not 20 hits. You sons of bitches. Okay, so that is 2d8.
You can smite too, right?
Yeah. So let's see.
It's a Taco Bell belt sound effect.
16 plus 6. Okay, so you deal 39 damage on the first strike. And because you hit it with radiant damage, it can no longer regenerate.
Doesn't the Warhammer the Dealing Order do something funny?
Uh
The undead.
yeah, undead.
Ah.
Not
Well, round 2. Electricamo Boogaloo.
Yep. An 18 will not hit, no.
We have like 20 inspiration. I'm gonna pop one. An unnatural 20.
Okay. That's a dirty 20, but it because it's not green. So but you still would miss with a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So up next is Blitz. Also, an anonymous member of the party is cashing in the the DM pizza inspiration, so everybody gets inspiration, 1 inspiration on their sheet.
Or
Nice.
wait, did you just get pizza?
Someone is buying me pizza tomorrow, so
Nice.
again, this is not an obligation thing. This is just a funny haha that I do
It's a bribe.
with people that are willing to buy me pizza.
It's
Yeah,
like the
it's
Bell
a beautiful-
gotcha system, except I just keep getting pizza.
It's a beautiful, beautiful bribe.
Blitz, it is
Oh.
your turn.
So Blitz will move here. And then use their action to dash to get over to here, and then use bonus action to command entity to do the same.
Okay.
And that is
This
my
thing,
turn.
this thing might be dead by the time.
Oh
by
yeah,
the time we
no.
get to
Oh.
this turn.
I guess I'll drop concentration on the knives
Yeah, actually, you probably
because this is a big old cloud of daggers.
Oh, I didn't see,
Yep.
I didn't see what
Yeah.
it was.
Yep.
I thought it
So
was only on the troll squares.
no.
No, it's a
I'll
big
drop
stuff.
concentration if I see somebody running toward it.
My
I will
bad.
say, you would not have had time.
Whoops.
So roll
Alright.
damage for the cloud of daggers on entity and blitz.
Roll. It's not that much.
Yeah, it's 4d4.
And before Max. Oh,
7.
Ooh, 7.
Yeah. There we go.
So I'm going to use one of the troll's villain actions. It's going to cast a spell,
Oh no.
oh shit.
invisibility.
You motherfucker.
It
Oh,
is
it
still
also takes
surrounded.
44 damage on the start of its turn.
It's not its turn.
Oh,
Villain
Villain action,
actions.
that's
Villain
right.
actions can happen outside of its turn. Also, villain. So yes, it is surrounded. However, if it can cast invisibility, it can cast other 4th level spells.
oh no.
Well, how many villain actions is it using?
2.
Oh no.
Oh
Dimension
God, help me.
door.
Does it
You guys can roll perception to see if you can hear where it's going. But as of right now, you are no longer in combat.
Can I use
fortitude.
entities perception instead?
Yeah, you could. Sure, but
But I can't assist entity with it.
no.
I
If
Oops.
you're gonna
Yeah.
choose to use
Okay.
entities instead of yours.
just wanted to double check.
Yeah. So none of you hear where it went.
Damn. Keep marching forward? Question mark.
Well,
Yeah. Fan out and walk.
Wait, DM,
Yeah.
DM,
Yes.
DM. Hi,
Hi.
I love you.
I love you
Hi.
too.
I've got hunter's mark on this thing,
Oh.
which means I would have had advantage on perceiving.
Yeah. You can roll again. You know that it went down this hallway and seemed to skitter away very quickly.
Yeah, he's just gonna point at the hall. He went down that way. If we're tracking him down.
Also, just so I can describe the room before you guys continue through the dungeon.
Yeah.
Inside this room, there are piles of bone. They're from all kinds of humanoids. You would hope that the bones of the smaller humanoids are halflings or gnomes and not, children. But there are scraps of clothing and things of that nature kind of tossed into a pile to make a bedroll of sorts. In all of the rested raiments from all of the people who it has either killed or eaten, there is a holy symbol to the Dawnfather kind of stashed away in a small pile of very smelly, shiny bits that are like pocket watches and like small rings and things of that nature, which you were contracted to help retrieve the holy symbol of Father Brum of the Church of the Dawnfather.
Gotcha. That does sound familiar.
If no one else grabs it, I'll just pick it up and keep a hold of it, I guess. Holy symbol for Father Brum.
Would we have enough time for a minute?
For what?
Before that happens,
I
I'm
was gonna do mending on entity.
The way people are kind of charging forward, probably not.
Okay. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
gonna
as
say like
people are
after a
going-
minute. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, with people moving forward, Blitz takes out the gem and the eye socket, puts some talc and silver powder on it, and puts it back in the eye socket and casts See Invisibility.
Okay. Claire, remember to grab your squire when you move. You can move both.
I am purposefully leaving them behind so that in case they get step on a trap, they don't get insta-gibbed.
Okay. Yeah,
'Cause
they
have
do.
very little health.
She does level as you do, so.
I'll let y'all go ahead because I'm big.
Uh, Oz is purposefully taking the back.
Okay.
So he will go. He will go behind folks, which means
Okay,
Hera.
but if I fall and crush you, then that's your fault.
I'm very nimble. I
Hey, Claire.
can avoid
Yes?
getting crushed.
Make a dex
Oh, shit, no one
save,
check.
please.
No one is
Sure.
No one is checking for traps. Fuck.
You just fail, and you will take 3d4 damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, DC 18.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. No. Continuing the trend of you just getting nat 20 after nat 20, you flex your muscle, and green liquid comes out of the 3 darts that pierce your in the small gaps of your armor, and you're able to just kind of flex off what would have been the poison condition.
Wait, I'm dead. Aren't I immune to poison?
I don't think so. I don't think you're immune to poison.
Uh,
But yeah,
No.
you guys did see a dart trap hit Claire's character. How are you guys reacting?
You good?
I see.
she is already sprinting off.
Can I see if there's other triggers?
You see, you can roll investigation to see if there are what triggered the
That's what I
trap,
was
because you
wondering.
were kind of behind when it got triggered.
I'll take a look as well.
Okay. Yep. Also, you can also roll investigation.
Clearly sprung already.
You all both saw this trap spring, and so far, okay, Rel, hold on. You and so far traps. When you
He's one and done.
so,
Everybody
yeah.
knows that.
Roll a dex save, Rel. Phenomenal. Roll a con save, please. DC 18.
Love it.
You have the poisoned condition and take 11 points of damage.
Ow.
You just have 3 darts stuck in you now. If you'd like, you can keep the darts. They're a D4 projectile weapon.
I'll pocket the poison darts and cast lesser restoration on myself.
Okay, yeah, you are no longer poisoned.
Problem solved.
Okay, sure.
I don't know if you'll allow this, but because I saw it this time, can I redo my check? Or
Yeah,
no?
sure.
'Cause I already-
Well, you wouldn't even have to. There's a pressure plate. There are 2 pressure plates, and
Yeah, let's
then
get step
darts and darts that come, out of the walls.
I would point it out, and I would also shout out ahead.
So
I can see it if it's invisible.
here's the other thing.
For the-
What you'll notice as you kind of go over it gingerly, you would not have triggered that trap. It's only people larger than like halfling or gnome sized that would have triggered the trap.
Fantastic.
Weighted.
Good
pressure.
thing everyone here is light and small.
Yeah, good thing, right?
Gonna delicately scooch my way through.
Yeah, you have to like tippy toe against the wall.
Make eye contact with Hera, darling. You said larger than halfling, right?
Yeah. So
So I'm
you
fine.
get to this this intersection. I need both Blitz and Aurora to make a dexterity saving throw. All right.
Okay.
You guys take 19 points of slashing damage as a
Jesus.
scythe comes out of the ceiling.
Hey guys, I think we should start like getting a 10-foot pole out or something. Good lord. That might help.
Yeah, it'd probably be
Yeah.
smart.
Y'all take a flat 19 damage.
Jeez.
Though this one does seem to be a one and done because the scythe's kind of hanging from the ceiling.
To use
Love it.
two of
I'm
my
going to
shield charges.
use up my lay on hands to heal myself by 25.
Okay, yeah. You can heal yourself 25 points. In
I have a
this small area where you guys, got scythed, you see an intersection. To the right is a small tunnel that goes down and down into what appears to be a sewer area. Or like a sewage area. Like this is a sewer, but like it seems that some places are marked off for sewage and they're going into a purification. Like there's a purification crystal at the end that like purifies the water as it leads out. And there's like a almost waterfall of sewage right here. It smells so bad.
Oh god.
Anyone within 10 feet of that is going to need to make a con save. Or will be sickened. This way, you see a very large, like aqueduct area where purified water is kind of being flown, or flows into like the city water reserves. It's a large room which you can investigate, and then directly in front of you, you can hear chanting, coming from this room.
I guess my question is, are we still trying to track down the troll, or are we just exploring?
Both.
Both. I have seen visibility up currently. And I
Uh,
haven't pinged anything.
So far, you have not pinged anything.
That's insane.
Could I do another perception with using Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah, absolutely. How long does Hunter's Mark last?
An hour.
Okay.
Or until I stop concentrating. So one of those two. Fucker.
You
Okay.
do not know where this thing is.
Damn it.
So which way are you guys going?
It's a good question.
To the right of you
Oh.
is sewage. To the left of you is a large room. And directly in front of you seems to be cult activity, which you were asked to deal with.
All right. So I'm going to get about here,
Okay.
and I'm just going to throw a dagger down this way
Down which way?
toward the sewage.
Sewage way.
You see that it gets about right here and stops. Like, almost all kinetic energy just stops.
Rad. That was my dagger of returning.
Yeah, it comes right back to your hand.
Awesome.
Seems like you found it.
Is it bloody?
No. No, it is not.
Oh. Can I
I didn't see
investigate?
anything when I was right here, did I?
So, you can investigate, yes. Everybody
fuck
roll a perception check.
Including us in the back?
Yeah, well, the people that can see.
Okay.
Can I see?
No, Hera, you're not quite up there.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Is Rel far enough ahead?
No, Blitz.
Okay. I didn't
So,
think so.
Blitz, Atlas, Aurora. All need perception
do I know
checks.
anything with with the invisibility?
No.
Can I use entity, or is entity in a wonky angle?
Entity's in a bit of a wonky angle.
Let's go. -1.
So, Blitz, or not Blitz, Atlas, you're versed in magic. You're versed in arcane magic. What your dagger just hit was a wall of force,
Gotcha.
and peeking behind it is a Nothic.
Hello?
Now can I see it?
Yeah, now you can see the Nothic.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
Uh,
see his Hera.
Nothics are these kind of. It's like someone attempted to become a beholder.
At least it's behind a wall of force.
Oh no, it came through the
Not
wall
anymore.
of force. The wall
Oh,
of
no.
force is right here. Everybody, once again, please, if you would not mind, roll initiative.
Christ. Weeps.
The fuck is that?
The fuck is that thing?
Jesus fuck.
Oh.
I love
Nothics
that the
are
head peeks through the circle. That's really cool.
Yeah. Nothics are the result of mad mages doing experiments on themselves to try and become one with with beholders.
Holder. Oh, I hate that.
That doesn't sound very good for us.
Ooh, and it rolled real high on its initiative. All right, let's go. Oz, you're up. You're in the back though.
Can I?
You can get through me.
You have
Yeah,
halfling
like-
nimbleness though. You can get past through Hera. Like you can kind of walk under Hera's legs and stuff.
It's just Oz. Very, cautiously. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry.
Ooh, manners. Fresh.
I said sorry. CCC 15.
No, she was
Thank
saying
you, Winnie.
manners is a good
Oh.
thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. 25. 15. I went here. God, either way, I'm gonna be right there. Can I
Yep.
fire an arrow? Can I fire an arrow
It'll
to
have
hear what I
2/3
have to
cover.
move? Oh, hell.
Want me
hate
to
it.
throw you?
So, is that something you can do in my turn?
No.
Probably not.
No. Fuck. I have melee. It's fine. I've got to look at a thing. I gotta read.
Reading in this game where most of it is pen and paper? No.
Okay, so I can't move my hunter's mark. It's still on that stupid troll.
Uh-huh.
And I can't move it until he dies.
I would say you can use a bonus action to move it. I don't like that. I don't like that you can't move it, and Hex can be moved on a bonus action. That
Yeah.
doesn't seem fair.
Scooch it on that boy.
Okay.
God help me, I'm going in. Is this... Hi. Is he still hiding behind a wall of force?
No,
Okay.
that's just the hunter's mark
Alright.
symbol. So I'm using
And now is that-
mark.
Oh yeah, no, I was just asking, just so I knew. Bonk! I should have rolled an advantage.
18, yeah. 18 does not hit.
God, fuck. You know what? Take the L.
Is that
Sorry.
18
Before
plus
you get
3 because of hunter's mark?
it.
Or plus 2?
Hunter's mark just adds damage. My +2 is
Oh,
from
okay.
archery.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that wouldn't have hit.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Damn, that's a missed natural 20. That's cringe.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm saving my inspiration for important shit.
Alright,
That's it.
I have a question. Is Scimitar supposed to be a finesse weapon, or am I getting versions mixed up?
It is a light weapon, I do believe.
Jess has it attributed to strength instead of dexterity.
It can be used with strength. Yeah. It is. So you'd need. I believe there's a feat you have to take for.
I can
So
never remember with how many freaking
the
versions
way-
I've played.
The way that Pathfinder wants to do it is that by default everyone's using strength. Select people
This is not
or people.
Scimitar.
Oh, never mind.
Scimitars are.
My bad.
Scimitar
this
is a
time.
finesse, so if you have dex, you
Yeah, you can
sure.
use dex. You just don't have, but you can use strength.
Strength is my better one.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's the option. You don't have to use.
Yeah.
I thought you were a dex-based build, so I was like, whoa, are you accidentally using strength instead of dex?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
So
No, you're fine.
let's see. Okay. So creature it can see within range.
Don't think about it.
Hey, Oz.
No. Yeah, what's up? How can I help you?
Rotting gaze. I need you to make
Mean?
a DC. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. That DC is higher than what it is supposed. It is higher than what it says. I just didn't edit it. It was
What is
meant to
it?
be. It was meant to be an 18, not a 13.
See, this is why you save your inspiration. For this exact circumstance.
You take
Motherfucker.
19 points of necrotic damage,
Jesus Christ.
and then he's gonna use his second attack to attack you with his claws.
Yeah,
I'm assuming a 12
That-
misses you.
does in fact miss me. Only by 2 though, so.
Yeah. Oz, you are hit with just a fucking ton of necrotic damage. Blitz. There's
Oh,
a
I have to
creature
roll
in front of you.
concentration.
It
I say-
I don't think that it updated. It did not update my Nothic's HP. I edited this earlier in the day, and it did not. It did not, and it did not save my Nothic's HP.
Don't
we
worry.
can't see it anyways.
Him hitting me with rotting gaze did not shake my concentration. Get fucked, idiot.
You need to roll. Yeah, okay. I forgot. It's only when. Yeah, when you roll twice. Okay, go ahead. Blitz, it is your turn.
Right. I will move here,
Okay.
and I will give it a smack with my blacksmithing hammer.
Okay. That misses.
Second attack.
Also misses.
I cannot roll high today. And then because I know that it said you can't get close to the sewer without because of the smell or something you said.
Yeah, you become sickened. But anyone within 10 feet of this. So I need Blitz and
I thought it was 1 square further back.
no, 10 feet.
What is this con save?
Yeah, con save from Blitz and Oz.
One, 3 for me.
Oz, you are sickened. 1 second, I will. Let's see. Oh wait, no, it's just the poison condition. Sickened in this edition is just the poison condition. So yeah, you are under the poison condition, so disadvantage on saves and checks. And you need to make a concentration check. Alrighty, we will see you when you get back. Alright. Atla.
Oh, that was just my action.
Okay, yeah.
I will use my bonus action to command entity to attack it. Entity, I don't think needs to make a save because Entity is immune to poisoned.
Yeah. So
Heck yeah.
And actually, we're
construct.
gonna stay there because I forgot we have the Hail Strike. So that way, if someone else wants to get there, they can. I will also move out of the way with movements, but Hail Strike. 25.
that hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
3 bludgeoning damage.
So are you moving entity here?
No. Entity can. I was able to get a tail attack that's reach.
Oh.
How?
So 10 feet.
What is the? Okay, 10 feet.
But you should totally move closer.
Rel, it is your turn.
I can move there.
Fantastic.
Actually, no. Entity would move there because of other reasons. Apologies.
All right, let's see here. I think I'll move there
Mm-hmm.
to make some room. And then I'm just gonna double down on produce flame.
Okay. Miss.
Love it.
Miss.
Banging on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I'm the healer.
Yeah, so Oz, I need you to make a concentration check at disadvantage.
Did I take damage?
No, but you are now poisoned. You got sickened from you're poisoned from the smell. I need that check would have been a disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just make another save for you super fast. So 17, and then I'll see what this one was. 17.
Okay. Aurora, it is your turn. This aberrant creature is in front of you.
Do I still have the funny thingy?
I'm
Wait.
not sure.
Did I go?
Advantage.
Atlas.
Oh no, you
you
did
do
not. That was
have
just
it.
a one
I
time.
forgot to give Atlas a turn. My bad. I forgot. I accidentally skipped you. Go ahead, Atlas.
For Gort.
Okay. Did this thing seem to be evasive?
Yeah, it's pretty evasive.
Like its AC is how's it? How are we feeling on?
Pretty high, decently high.
Pretty high. Okay. Okay.
Pretty sure like a dirty 20 missed it, I think.
No, Dirty 20 hadn't missed.
I thought it was a nat 20 that missed.
No.
Oh, it
just-
was an 18 that missed.
Yeah, it was an 18 that missed. Nat 20
um,
was not meant to be. Not meant to be.
Gotcha.
Rolled. It was rolled at advantage by accident.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give a little stab. The S-Stock here.
Okay. You will have to get in range. to
Yeah, we're
stab
gonna
the S-Stock.
step in.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. So boned.
Ooh, you are poisoned. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
You know what? I'm gonna use an inspiration on that the Constitution check, even though 13's good for me.
Okay.
We're gonna try it anyway.
Yeah, it would be also be a Constitution save.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Save.
You- Yeah.
It would have been the same modifier. So.
Okay. So yeah, you get a 16. You pass.
Woo. All right. So now we go for a stab.
That exactly hits. That is its AC.
Let's go. Okay.
Roll damage.
And we're gonna flourish,
Okay.
and I'm going to defensive flourish for AC. We're gonna do 14
points
damage
of
with that.
damage. Nice.
Wait.
Mhm.
Plus, it's 16. Forgot to put duelist on.
Okay. Duelist is any weapon you use in one hand, yeah?
Yes, because I don't use a
S-Stocks
shield.
are two.
Oh, are they
An
two?
S-Stock is a two-handed weapon, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then.
It's more damage, though. It is considerably more damage than what you were doing.
Yeah, let's 14 it is then.
Yeah, you're like wielding Alucard's sword from Castlevania, is what you're swinging around.
Gotcha.
Yeah, his sword is an S-Talk.
Yeah.
So we're going to yeah, that's it.
All right, now it would be Aurora's turn. And
Doesn't
no,
he wield that one-handed?
yeah, because he's a vampire.
True.
But it is a two-handed sword traditionally.
If I get behind it, I will have advantage though, right?
Yes, but you will need to roll a con save for the sickened
Nope.
condition.
I'm dead. Remember, I don't have to breathe, which means I can just choose not to inhale through my nose,
That's true.
which means no sniffing. Steve Storff.
The Nothic doesn't stink. The sewage stinks.
The Nothic also stinks. He's been
So
hanging
now
out in
you're going to
sewage.
be stinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are kind of in a waterfall of
Ow, what the
sewage.
fuck?
That misses. You have a second attack.
Oh no, I do. I'm looking at the math on it. +4, +3, +1. Just trying to figure out where that all comes from.
Yeah. So it actually tells you. So +4 from your strength, +3 from your proficiency bonus, and +1 from magic.
That is a 27. How does that work?
That hits. Go right ahead. Roll damage.
All right. Taco Bell noise.
Okay. All right. So 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 23 points of damage on that one. Holy shit. Make sure you are marking off your spell slots. Oh wait, no, the 2 wouldn't be added. That's your that'd be your. The 2 would have been if you attacked two-handed. But yeah, make sure you're marking off your spell slots when you use your smites.
I am.
Okay, cool. So that was 2 of your attacks, and then you over here in the sewage. Hera, it is now your turn.
Lovely. Hera is going to use her meteor hammer to get that extra reach and smack the Nothic.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
The meteor hammer has her fire rune on it, so I'll probably use it if I hit it.
14 misses.
All right, extra attack. That one also
misses. Yeah.
I could keep going, but I don't want to. I don't want to waste it on the Nothic. Although, yeah, fuck it. I'll pass.
Alrighty, Oz, it is your turn. Jess, if you are back from the BRB. If not, we will move on to the Nothic's turn.
No, I'm here. I forgot I was muted.
Okay.
Sorry, I am here. Bonk. Hello. I'm not flanking, am I? I'm
No.
assuming I'm not.
No.
Yeah. Okay. You know, if I move backwards, am I taking opportunity?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you are within. You would be taking an opportunity attack unless you disengaged. Unless you used your action to disengage.
I'll take it. I'll take
Could
the
I use my
opportunity.
bonus from last turn to move you?
It would still be an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, roll that, baby.
That's a 9, so it misses.
No. Haha, idiot. I play my trap card. I get to do archery now.
Okay.
Look at the range on that. Okay. It's fine, as long as I'm not firing in melee combat range, I'm fine. Bonk. 19 plus 2.
Okay, it was not able to snare that missile out of the air. That will hit at a 21.
That. Do it again.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage from that. D20. It snatches it out of the air. It grabs your arrow and snaps it in half.
Bruh, my arrow. Those don't grow on trees.
They do, in fact, grow on trees.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that trees are made out of wood, and that's what you use to make your arrows.
The Nothic did just speak to you. It doesn't have lips. It just has teeth.
Yeah, it's just grumbling from Oz's cord in the back. I knew that. I knew that the whole time. I was being pedantic.
Hey, Oz.
Silly.
How
Yeah.
far away are you? Let's see.
I am 20 feet.
Any creature the Nothic can see within 120 feet.
God
That's
help me.
everybody.
Fantastic. Rotten Gaze.
Who?
You.
Why me?
The person who just tried to shoot it. Roll a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
You take
Fuck.
21 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ, hold on, chat. I lose concentration too. 21. God, I'm not looking good. Fuck you. Fuck you, stupid dumbass.
And
looking
then
motherfucker.
it's going to attack Entity with its claw, because Entity hit it. Missing. Blitz, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. With where I'm at, can it attack me if I move?
Yes.
Okay.
You will have 2/3
I
cover,
have
but it can
cover
attack
up?
you, yeah.
I will let it proc.
Alright, Nothic.
2/3 is what?
Basically,
that 20 doesn't hit anyway.
yeah, it would give you 4 more AC.
Belle,
Okay, 4 more.
Yes.
I'll be right back. I have to run to the washroom.
Okay, go right ahead.
And I will move here.
Mm-hmm.
And use my last charge of my shield. And your wounds. 12 points of healing to Oz.
Okay, Oz, you heal 12 points.
Yay! Thank you.
And I turn back to face the Nothic, and trying my best to make it so it can't see Oz.
Okay.
And then bonus action.
It can technically see both of you, but yeah.
I know, but that's just what Blitz will do.
Okay.
Entities being commanded with my bonus action to attack.
Alrighty.
With a reach weapon, it doesn't have disadvantage if you're within 5 feet, right? It just means that you can attack up to that.
Yeah, it just means it's not like it's a ranged weapon.
Tail strike.
24 hits. Roll damage. 6 bludgeoning. Is entity's tail considered a magical weapon?
Let me see if. Let's see.
Because if it's not, that's only going to do 3 damage.
That's a good
I
question.
don't think so, but I'm not sure
entity's a
because it
magical
has a
creature,
normal
isn't it?
ability called Force Empowered Rend, which is a melee weapon attack that does force damage. But you homebrewed you have a tail strike attack.
Okay,
So
so
I
it
don't know what
is.
you want.
So this would be the force damage then. It would not be bludgeoning.
Okay, I'll change it to force.
So then, yeah, that would be 6 points of damage because this thing is resistant to non-magical weapon damage.
Okay. It isn't normally an ability the Steel Defender had, so
Yeah.
but good to have it known for the future.
If that is what that replaces, if the tail strike replaces the force rend, the force strike rend or whatever it's called, then yes.
It doesn't replace it. You just you at least from when we talked about it, you said I could add it.
Oh, if it's then yeah, no. If it's not replacing it, then that's
so it is
bludgeoning damage. It's resistant. Atlas, it is your turn.
Okay.
Apologies for taking so long.
You're okay. Go ahead, Atlas.
I'll get another attack soon. But for now, Keep stabbing it.
Alrighty. Yeah, that hits.
Works for me.
Roll
Yeah,
damage. That nat 20 hits. Alright,
Alright.
so
Plus
plus 10, so 17.
10 plus 3 plus 1. So 14? 21.
No, so you don't
Oh,
add
we don't double the modifiers, just
no,
the dice
you
roll?
don't- Yeah, just the dice roll. So that's 17
Gotcha.
points of damage. Go ahead and roll again if you
I'll
have
take
another
it.
attack.
No, I only got one.
Okay. You gonna use a bonus action of any kind?
I'm going to, I guess, Blade Ward myself.
Is that a spell?
It's a cantrip.
Okay. So, but it is still you're casting magic within 5 feet of it, and it has Mage Slayer.
Oh,
Oh.
well, shit. Yeah?
That misses.
Oh, good.
Rel, it is now your turn.
All right. First, I'm going to do a little tap on Oz's shoulder to do a cure wounds.
Okay.
Oh, what?
You heal 7 points, Oz.
It's 7 hit
Oh.
points.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel much less close to death.
And then I'm gonna throw a produce flame at the creepy thing.
The Nothic, yeah. Go ahead and roll an attack. Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Oh my gosh! It's my first 20.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Alright, so that's 13 plus 2d8, 16.
So 16, so it's what,
31?
29?
Yeah, 29. I thought it was 31. So you guys see Rel kind of rear back, throw this flame, and engulf the Nothic in searing fire as it dies.
Nice.
Oh. Oh, I'm not usually the one that does that.
The fuck was that?
Like,
Can I take a
fucked up
die?
sword.
It's incinerated.
Ah,
It
fair
was-
enough.
It is magic I learned at the volcano that I grew up in.
You grew up in a volcano?
Yep.
Nice.
But yeah,
That's why I really hated Neverwinter. 'Cause it's so fucking cold.
Free heating.
I'm going to
Oh, Jesus.
use my fine to see what this does.
if you guys
Um,
want to, you can take a short rest.
Oh,
But other than that,
please.
but you guys can continue on otherwise. If you
I-
do take a rest, there will be a chance that a wandering monster encounter will happen.
I would
Alternative.
press on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which way will you go? Is the question.
Did you happen to get any signs of troll
Uh,
from your last little bit of Hunter's
You
Mark?
track for signs.
Investigation.
You can roll survival to see if
Survival?
you can track.
Yeah.
And then Hunter's Mark, no, you did not.
Yeah, it
Because you
kind of
moved it over to
kind
the
of
Nothic.
fizzled. Yeah, I can still try.
It's all good.
Look, you don't look so so good. Let me
Mm.
fix that. And I'm
Sure.
going to use my last second level to
Am I still poisoned, by the way, or
Yes,
did it
you
go
are.
away?
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Because lesser restoration.
Yay!
Do
God,
not like having disadvantage on ability checks and attacks.
God, no.
So I got 16 to check for tracks.
No, you do not see any troll tracks. It seems like
Damn.
this thing is intelligent enough to cover its tracks.
Eeny
Apparently
meeny?
skillfully too. I mean, there was chanting. I don't want to know what happens when they finish their chanting.
Ah, yeah, let's go interrupt his song.
Okay. I cure wounds to myself.
Let's show them that the best chord is discord.
Jesus Christ. Let's go, gamers.
If the troll is still hiding, I'll be able to see it.
How long does that last?
1 hour,
being big?
not concentration.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn. Nice.
I will say, because of how long it takes to move up here, and how many turns it took to fight that Nothic, it's been an
Yeah.
hour.
Oh, definitely make
We
me
had the short
smaller,
rest.
because that's only a minute. Yeah,
Here-
I'm small now.
Carrots. Carrots small.
Yeah,
What?
Move
I got picked up.
back to your diminutive size.
Oh, sorry. It must be such a pain to be small. It must be so difficult. I can't possibly imagine living life like that.
So,
It must be difficult being short.
as you enter this room, you smell incense burning, and you can hear the chanting of cultists. As you enter the room, you see familiar red-robed figures, each holding, sacrificial daggers, and standing over an altar are a pair of cultists with the dead body of the troll.
Oh, it's go time. No time to let them do whatever's going on.
Sounds good to me.
Jesus Christ.
And it seems one of them is about to plunge a dagger into the troll's heart.
I
I'm gonna go ahead.
I
and
would like to
clear
do a
the
thing if
order
we
really
can.
quick. Yeah, sure, absolutely. What would you like to do?
I'd like to wild shape into a giant goat and charge the cultist that's doing that.
Okay.
Yes.
Need to pull up that stat block real fast.
Yeah, I need to pull up a specific stat block too.
If this also doesn't stop it, I have another way to try to interrupt.
Okay.
Alright, so I am making a charge attack that is... Oh, jeez.
Let me see what the...
I'm holding my action
Plus 5 to
cast
hit.
something if it does wake up.
Okay.
So
If
I
that's
am
what they're
I am
doing.
large now, a goat, and I
I need to get
Do
a...
a-
We're gonna put that there for the moment.
if you
just-
want I can. Do you want me to snip and sketch picture you the stat block for the goat?
That's fine. I am, however, doing a thing really quickly, just in
Oh,
case
sorry.
they get their little summon ritual off.
Oh,
Good call. Shut for the throat. Haha.
Menacing.png.
also,
Yeah.
I have you know, I specifically choose a goat because I'm from a mountainous region, so it
Hell
makes sense
yeah.
that Rel has seen a lot of goats.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I just gotta get this this image of this pit fiend.
Excuse me?
You heard me. I didn't stutter.
Hey, failure.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The thing
either.
that you said.
The pit
Yeah, what's
fiend?
up?
Yeah.
Can you send me what, like, your... Am I not writing these names right? I'm trying to shut out people and it's not finding Chan.
Valia VT.
That's what I typed in. Maybe Nightbot's having a shit. There we
Put
go.
the Y on the wrong side.
Oh. That would do it.
Sorry, I don't keep the stream on the front because just in case Belle is doing secret DM stuff.
Thank
so
you.
don't
I
chat.
appreciate that. Genuinely.
So
Yeah.
apologies. Mine always throws people off. my old account no longer works, so I have to do one with one less R in Hurricane. It keeps throwing people off, and I always apologize.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just catching up with shoutouts super
I
fast.
appreciate that.
Robotic, Valia, I got rugged sauce.
The resident bodega cat.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We love
Oh,
it
do you
in this
follow
house.
that account on Blue Sky?
Which one?
Bodega Cats.
No.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome. It's just, they just
Robotic,
post
Valia.
pictures of bodega cats, and I've never lived anywhere where that is a thing, and oh my god, it makes me so happy.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
I didn't realize that was like a thing.
Okay, I got it. Only have one more.
Depends on where you're at, but yeah, it is
So-
a thing.
This is ready to go. What did you wanted to charge? Which cultists or cultists?
Whichever one is going for the dagger. I'm assuming the one that's right
It'd
there.
be this
is
one.
about to-
It'd
yeah.
be that one. I'm gonna put this guy on the token or the GM layer just for the moment. But yeah, so you're gonna have to get through two other cultists. Like
No
there is a
problem, I got
guy
charge
in your
attack.
way. So if you're charging straight through that one, you're gonna have to roll. You are gonna take the chance of getting an attack of opportunity on you.
But I'd be large, so I wouldn't be leaving any of their threats of influence.
Okay, but you're passing through their space.
Oh, does that do it?
Yeah, that'll also.
I'm sorry, I got too many
If you're gonna go
freaking
through
versions
them.
of this game in my head.
You are okay. So going through their space.
It's fine.
Also, like, because if you're moving through the same square they would be to get to the other guy, unless you're moving around them.
I mean, there's no way to do that than
Yeah.
to.
Exactly.
Go
so
for
you
one,
are going
so-
to take a single attack of
Yeah.
opportunity. Yeah, I'm assuming that hits.
Well, shit.
So that is 16 points of slashing damage.
I'm still a goat.
Fantastic.
A goat or the goat?
I guess the goat. Well, we'll find out if I'm the goat.
Roll an attack roll, please.
All right, so just a second. It's going to be a +5 to hit. So
You can use the advanced roller to do your +5.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. No.
That misses. Everyone roll initiative.
Could I attempt to do a thing to interrupt?
Oh,
the
it
thing
still
about-
needs to It looks like it still needs to succeed on a DC 13 Strength save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Because I'm just using the charge action because I've moved that amount of space.
That misses. So this cultist is not able to stab it. However, that's why they have two.
Damn it!
Then I'd like to
Harrow.
interrupt the second one.
Okay, Harrow, what are you doing to interrupt the second one?
I'd like to use my cloud rune. Essentially, when a creature I can see within 30 feet of me is hit by an attack roll, I can use my reaction to invoke the rune and choose a different creature within 30 feet of me, other than the attacker. The chosen creature becomes the target of the attack using the same roll. So essentially, when they try to stab the troll, they stab their friend.
Okay.
Who is now prone?
Okay. So you'd have to hit him with an attack.
No, the
Uh,
cultist is attempting to make an attack on the troll, technically.
It's a
No,
reaction
it's-
to that.
So this is not an attack. The troll is dead. This is an object action. It's not a person. It's now an object as a corpse.
Okay.
So it would have to be if you were making an attack roll against someone.
Let us ruin your plans. Come on.
No. No. He plunges the knife into the troll, twists it, and says, "From the depths of Lord Bane's hells, come forth and serve your master." And you see, ripping forth from a portal to the Nine Hells, a pit fiend.
I'll have you know I can actually speak in my wild shape, but I decided to bleat instead.
Phenomenal.
Wait a minute.
Phenomenal.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
So these are cultists of Bane,
Yes, they are. Not
which means
not
this.
of the dead 3.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
Which means that this is a small temple of Bane.
Yes.
Which means if I speak, Bane will hear me.
Yes.
Or from the back, just going, Bane, you remember me? Wave, wave,
You
wave.
get no answer for the moment.
Noted.
Okay. So I've got. I still need an Atlas
Oh,
initiative
initiative.
roll. Yeah.
Oh.
I think you need mine as well.
Yep. I need initiative.
Mine, I
rolls
was
from-
waiting.
Oh, there we go.
All
He
right.
did say I was holding my action if they failed to stop them.
Yeah. Well, the problem with that is with that you would have had to have been close enough, and you're not. You are quite far back.
I'm holding a spell.
Okay. What spell?
Fairy Fire.
Okay. Good to know.
Get it?
You cast Fairy Fire. It is now glowy.
So it's a 20-foot cube,
Uh-huh.
and I essentially want to get with it. So that would be 4 squares by 4 squares. From here to this cultist and this cultist. They all need to make dex saves.
Okay.
DC 16.
Let's see. And the Pit Fiend also, I assume?
Yes. He makes it narrow.
None of the cultists do, though. What does Fairy Fire?
Everyone. I put it in the chat. Concentration for a minute. Everyone who fails to save, they do not benefit from being invisible, and everyone has advantage for attacks against them. I was hoping you would
Phenomenal.
also get the Pit Fiend.
I mean,
Damn, it's still good.
Because we have so
Problem
many,
is-
you may want to put a mark on them.
I'm so fucked.
yeah, you're kind of fucked.
Where are you? Where's your goat?
Where are you? And
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You
Don't
have
you worry,
goat
cutie, I
buffer
got
health,
you.
though.
Yeah, not a lot, because I already took a hit. I can't shapeshift into things that have tons of hit points at this point.
Not yet.
Oh, goats are large? Wow.
The giant goat is.
Giant
I
goat.
use
giant
that one
goat,
because
so
it
use
has
that
the special charge attack.
Yeah, Atlas, what you doing, buddy?
Okay.
Where did the Pit Fiend roll? Okay, 15. Just had to
This
double check.
is.
Y'all rolled really good for your initiative.
All right. I have
Oh
a
my
few
God.
options here.
Mm-hmm.
I can get myself out of that area if I go before the cultists.
Okay, so let's check my distance here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I will
20.
say that if this this combat goes past 12:30, we are going to cut mid-combat.
25, 30.
I'm probably gonna have to dip at midnight.
Okay.
Well, good thing it's only 8 p.m., so we're good to go.
So we got another hour.
Hmm.
I'm going to put myself right here,
Okay.
and we are going to. Oh. Is this a cone? Sorry, I should know my spells, and I don't.
I would like to just inform everyone that the Pit Fiend has a +8 to hit.
Jesus.
Oh no, that's just a +8 to its strength. Never mind.
What? Why?
Just wanted you to know
Why?
that.
We're gonna go ahead and we're going to. Thunder wave.
With Valia standing right there. Interesting choice.
Mm, that's a good choice. Good point. Good point.
Because Valia's not able to move 10 feet. It's just going to slam that goat into the wall and deal extra damage.
All right. In that case, we're going to go here and we're just going to start stabbing.
Okay.
Let's go normal. We're going to aim for this cultist.
Okay. The one that Nad 20 Valia got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Don't have anything to make that better, do I? Wait. Do I have an inspiration from the recap as well?
Yes.
We are going to use that.
Okay.
Much
yeah,
better.
24 hits, roll damage.
Okay.
All right. You take a
13 damage.
decent chunk out of that health.
And then we're going to defensive flourishing.
Okay.
Brings my AC up to... I believe 23.
Okay. Blitz, it is your turn. What are you an entity doing?
Oh wait, no, I rolled a
Blitz is
1d6.
Going to mosey on over here, give a smack, because flanking.
Okay. Nat 20, let's go. Roll damage.
This is magical. The one on the left. Is the one.
Okay, so that's 8. What is that plus 5 for? Okay, never mind. Then we discount the plus 8. Or plus 5, so 8 plus 8, 16 damage.
Second attack. 8.
28 does hit. Roll damage. 11.
Given.
All right, this one's not looking so hot.
And then I'm going to have a bonus action command entity to move up to here and then attack the same guy.
Okay.
This one is just going to be. Let's go with the force empowered wind.
Miss. Hera, it is your turn.
Lovely. I'm going to move up and try to smack this fella with the Mace of Monster Slang.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Would this be at advantage?
Yeah, because you're flanking.
Marvelous. 15. Or
15
18 if it's a
misses.
monstrosity.
15 misses.
Okay. Extra attack then. Womp.
26 hits. Roll damage.
That'll be 5.
He is standing there, and he looks at you, and he just goes, "I didn't hear no bell." And he's got his two-handed sword in his hand. He has 1 hit point. He has a single hit point right now.
That's all you need.
Oz, it's your turn.
Hi, Smiles. It's me. God. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's so many things happening.
Oh!
I forgot
Sorry?
to roll. I forgot to roll initiative for this character.
That can't be right.
Okay. So first things first. Longbow attack on this bitch in the corner.
Okay.
That's him in the corner, and it misses. Fucker.
Yes, it does.
Oh, can I have recovered any of my arrows from the troll or Nothic fight?
The troll ran away with your arrows in it, and the Nothic broke one of your arrows, and the other one you could have recovered. Yeah.
Sick. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting real low here. It's fine. Chat, I'm going to put more arrows. It's fine.
Need me to buy you arrows, Oz.
Looks at my wallet, which has nothing in it. Yeah. That might be nice. Sick.
Bleeding.
So I got.
What kind of damage does defensive flourish do? Rugs.
It does my my 1d8 that I rolled, the 7 damage from my bardic.
All right, then yeah, no, he's dead as shit.
Oh, sick.
Noise.
It's within 5 feet of the original target.
Yeah, it would
I
have
thought
to.
it was just
Go ahead, Rex.
I thought it was just a huge AC bonus, but no,
It's both.
It's way better than that.
Okay, I'm gonna fire at these guys up here,
Okay.
and I get advantage.
You get disadvantage on the first one because he's prone.
As he's not marked as prone.
He is prone because he was knocked prone by.
Go.
By me,
Goat.
which would,
So-
it would be a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay.
And they need to
So
move left because there's a wall in your way.
Yeah, that is the other thing because
Oh.
you would need to move slightly to the left because there's a corner right there.
oh shit. Okay. Hi. Don't mind me. Where I'm shooting an arrow behind you. Several, in fact. Thank you. Can't remember if that's the name of
Aurora.
Is that her name?
Yeah,
Okay, sick. I got it right. 16 plus 2.
misses.
The cultist?
Yep.
Damn, bitch, what the fuck are these things on? Horde Breaker.
One in the back would be advantage.
Yeah, the one in the back would be advantage.
Yeah. 20 plus
Exactly
22.
hits. Oh no, 20
Sweet.
exactly would hit. 22 hits.
Take
takes
8 piercing
piercing.
damage.
Is your bow magic?
It does not look like it is.
Then he takes 4 points of damage.
I mean, damage is damage.
It's bullshit.
Resistance to non-magical weapons.
Okay, I'm now down to 7 arrows. It's fine. Is there anything else I can do?
Does a cultist have resistance, or was it the pit fiend?
The cultist also has resistance.
Okay, and the last thing I will do is make sure I don't have fuck. Alright. Hunter's mark this bitch. Fuck
Okay.
you. You made it personal.
Okay. So we'll do a hunter's mark. And then I will mark him prone.
Thank you.
That one.
There's a
Pit
target.
Fiend.
Pit
Pit
Fiend.
Fiend is going to use flight.
Oh, don't like that.
Do I get attack of opportunity?
No, it was flying
I'm
above
big
you.
though.
It was flying above you.
I'm real big though.
Yep. It was flying above you. Hey, Blitz. Do a 17, 17, or a 27 hit you?
The two 17s don't, and I finally get to do this. Entity is within 5 feet of the pit fiend that is attacking me. Reaction, deflect attack, disadvantage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I've been trying to do that for so long, but it's like,
Bella's
I'm going
so
to use
tired
an
of us
effect
giving
on you, or
disadvantage
I'm going to
for
attack
every
entity,
fucking
and it's
attack
like, I
that you-
can't use it on entity specifically. I can use it on everyone but entity.
Okay, so there it's 3 attacks with its mace and that it gets, and then it gets one other thing that it can do as a bonus action at will.
Uh-huh.
I
Did you
need
re-roll the third one?
oh, 1 second. I thought that it just missed. My bad.
No.
Yeah, natural 1.
does
so
miss,
it
though.
misses.
Hell yeah.
Fireball.
Jesus
Ah.
Christ.
I need everyone.
Oh.
Yeah. Y'all are nice and clumped up. I need everybody to make a DC. That's a DC 20 dex save.
Like, even us over here, or
No. Everyone, all these people that are clumped up in this nice little thing. DC 20 Dex save.
Is this optional?
No.
All right, just thought I'd check because my giant goat, I've got a +0.
Yeah.
What was the DC?
20.
20.
So both.
I use my reaction
Uh-huh.
to do the shield master thing and take no damage. Because
Okay.
I assume a 20 passes because you said DC 20.
Yep. 20 passes. DC 20.
Cool.
So rare that you can do that.
Yeah.
Can you
Right.
roll low for me?
So you 32 points of fire damage to anybody that didn't pass. Half that for anyone who did.
I am down.
Were you already a goat? How many points did you have?
I'm
left as a goat?
goat's gone. Rel is gone.
Yep. And you're down. Yeah. 32 points
And
of fire damage.
As we established last time, entity explodes
Yep. Entity explodes.
and Blitz is down.
well, this is not good, gamers.
If
This-
Blitz explodes, doesn't that mean that
Entity explodes, but Blitz does not.
Or- Actually, no. If entity explodes, doesn't that mean that kills the person who's unconscious?
No, entity just kind of goes
It's a
kablooey.
flavor.
Yeah.
Normally steel defenders don't explode, but because Belle's letting me use entity as a
Forge.
forge,
Yeah, it explodes.
it explodes if fire
Yep.
makes it go to zero.
So I did not realize why the Pit Fiend was so strong before. Fireball is a cantrip for the Pit Fiend.
So everybody who's up, you should probably run.
Or kill it. One of the two.
Yeah, just kill it, obviously. So easy.
Oh, also fairy fire is gone because I'm unconscious.
So it is 30 minutes to midnight.
So I'll start rolling up a new character.
You don't have to do that. There's a potential that you guys will survive. I may have made this fight just a little too strong.
It's okay. We've got someone who's a big fan of Bane.
Yeah, we do. So that's the Pit Fiend's turn. Rel, make a death saving throw.
Yeah. Fail.
That's a fail. Yeah, that's one failure in the books. Hey, Aurora. It's your turn.
Yes.
This Pit Fiend came in and fireballed your party, and downed 3 of them. What you doing?
Do I hear any funny voices in my head?
Nope.
Okay.
You can roll religion to try and see if you can gain a connection to Bane.
I will do that. Can I have advantage?
No. You can just roll it regular.
Okay.
So you feel a connection kind of establish, and you hear, "You're the one that laid my statue down for a nap."
Just her going, yes, yes, yes. Nod, repeated nodding.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna let him see through my eyes, and everyone else is just going to see her point at the Pit Fiend, and her just say, naughty.
Unfortunately, I have granted that to a group of cultists that regularly make sacrifices to me. If you can kill the one that summoned it, I will bring it back to the Hells.
Okay. Almost sing-songy voice. I'm gonna use my boots of haste.
Okay.
And just to be clear, it's this one, right?
Yeah, it's this one over here.
Just gonna meow.
Okay, you are going to take an attack of opportunity from the pit fiend.
Okay.
That's a 26.
Okay.
You take
Jesus.
14
I'd like to-
bludgeoning.
I'd like to use my fighting style interception to reduce that by 1d10 plus proficiency bonus.
Okay, go ahead and roll that 1d10.
Your
Okay,
eyelashes
plus
feel pretty at Bane to solve our problems.
It pays
Alright.
to be nice, Aurora.
So,
Let's reduce by
let's
8.
see. So, 14, 6, 22, you take
I don't
28
like-
points of damage. As you pass
I don't like-
by the pit fiend.
I don't like the situation that I'm in here.
Uh-huh.
This feels pretty bad.
Okay,
I'm
Aurora.
gonna start tossing people to you.
I
You
think it's
grab them and
past
start
pretty
shooting.
bad.
Yeah.
I would like to turn this man to ketchup.
You have 3 attacks. Go right ahead.
Technically 4 if I'm desperate.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's true.
Do I have advantage because of the fairy fire?
No, Fairy Fire's gone. I meant to unmark him.
Ah.
Cause
Boop.
miss.
Nope.
Well, he's still Hunter's marked.
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't taken damage yet. There's the target you can use for Hunter's mark.
It's fine. 26 hits. Roll damage.
Bonk.
7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 points of damage on the first hit, dealing exactly half his hit points.
And I misunderstood. Did I have advantage from the thing from Jess?
No.
No, it's for me, not it's just for my damage.
25 hits. Roll
25.
damage.
Bonk.
Okay, so
Jesus.
13 more. He is still standing, but he is severely hurt.
I don't like doing this.
Oh yeah, no, you bite the shit out of him. Roll damage. You do exactly enough damage to turn him into a corpse. And the pit fiend is dragged back to the hells.
Oh.
She just spits the chunk out of her mouth and goes, "Thank you. Have a good nap."
It is now the cultists of Bane's turn.
Oh,
Just
I'm-
her like
Oh.
waving her shield arm to wave goodbye as they all surround her.
Jesus, I don't like what's going on over here. Oh.
Yeah, the only other person who can use healing is now surrounded by cultists.
Let's see.
March
Excuse
still-
you.
Oh, do you have healing word?
Yes, I do.
Oh, sweet. I thought you didn't take that.
Swing her mace. That misses. The attack of opportunity. Okay, so we're gonna go
Wait.
ahead and do the Oz.
Who's
cultist.
attacking who?
This Ultea, the squire, is attacking this cultist in an effort to stop
Oh.
him.
Ah, okay. I saw 15. I'm like, no, that hits me.
Yeah. So neither of those will hit you, Jess. For that Bane
Yay.
cultist 2 attacks.
Too
hey,
short.
Hey, Atlas. Do either of those hit you?
The 29
29
nat
and
20
18.
does, yes.
Can I use my
The 18,
inspiration to make
Not
a
even
roll?
close.
No.
Just
No.
checking.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. That's a D10. So 16 points of damage from that cultist.
On to Aurora.
Onto Atlas. And as a matter of fact, I'm not going to have this cultist attack Aurora. I am, however, going to have him cast a spell at Hera.
Oh, a spell you say?
Yeah,
What variety?
magic missile.
Choo.
Ah,
He shoots 3 darts of force at you. So I need to roll each of those darts. 1, 2, 3. You take 8, 9, 10, 13 points of force damage.
Rude.
And then he's going to use a cantrip at you. Ray of Frost. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. These three are all going to attack Aurora with their bastard swords. So that's 1, 2. Does a 21 hit you, Aurora?
Just barely miss.
Okay. 1, 2. There's a 27 hit.
Yes.
You take 10 slashing damage. And then 1, 2. The 28, I assume, also hits.
Yes. I accidentally just gave myself 527 health.
Ooh, do they have pack tactics?
You take... No, they just all have 2 attacks.
Oh, 2 attacks.
Yeah, they just all have 2 attacks.
Must be nice.
Right. Aurora, you take an extra 6 damage after that. And it is now Ultea's turn. Ultea
When I
is
hit level
going
6,
to
it's over for y'all.
shift up. Oh, after this fight, y'all will level up. I will say, after this fight, you will level up. Ultea is going to come up here and use her mace, hitting a nat 20, dealing...
Of course.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points on the cultist. And yeah, she doesn't have a second attack. So it is now Atlas's turn. Atlas, how you doing, buddy?
It hurts.
I think I heard a bit more.
Well, I'll get you up. Just don't you worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Okay.
You
Disengage
thought
is
Rel
an
was
action,
attached
isn't it?
before.
Yep. Unless you're a rogue, disengages in action. Or you could eat the attack of opportunity and see. Hope he misses.
Well, I already got Mage Slayered once tonight.
Healing Word is a bonus action, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was saying. That's why he's worried about Mage Slayer, though. Because it would be casting a spell.
Well, yeah, because you could disengage and then move and then
Mm-hmm.
bonus action.
Well, that, yeah.
Okay. So,
If you want, I mean, you do you.
let me something here. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay.
I did not realize.
I
this
got
was
you.
going to be
No, we're
so
good.
strong.
We're good. We're good. Okay. So, what do I have that could do 46 freaking
You have the retreat action.
yeah, we have okay.
You
So-
have run the fuck away.
If I can get up, I can do a lot of healing.
So, I'm feeling really good about my AC aside from that, so I'm going to go ahead and open with the bonus action healing word
Okay, Mage Slayer.
on Rel. Yeah. Just don't roll a nat 20 and I'm good.
Yeah, so 14, he misses.
Not even close. All right. So we're gonna. Ooh. Healing word. Did that go through?
I did not.
We're gonna upcast. Spells at level 2. Cause wait, I do have a level 3.
A
Aha!
single level 3 spell. So you do 9 points of healing on Rel.
Nice.
Rel, you're back up at 9 points.
Okay, so that's one of my level 3s.
Just a heavy inhale.
Atlas, I don't think you realized how much more she's going to be attached to you now.
And then, just because I'm kind of pissed about it,
Uh-huh. You gonna stab him?
yeah.
Alright, roll attack.
19 hit?
19 just barely misses.
Damn.
Blitz, I need you to roll me a death saving throw, please.
That's con save, right?
I believe so.
A
You
death,
had it?
a death,
It's just a straight D20, isn't it?
Oh,
a death
okay.
save.
If you
11 still
click
makes it,
death
though.
save, oh yeah, true.
Jess, you were saying?
I was gonna type it. A death save is you can click on, I believe, the death save button
Mhm.
on your character sheet, but it is just a D20, and like I'm gonna roll it. I'm not dying. Like for example, you can roll that. It's a D20. If you roll 10 or above, you succeed. 10 or below 10, you fail.
So you
I
would have
think nat
succeeded.
ones.
Yeah, nat
think that
ones are
nat-
2. 2 failed.
Yeah.
And then that 20, I think you immediately stabilize.
Yep. So you would
You
have.
want me to re-roll or
you
just do it
succeed.
without the bonus because it's an 11?
Yeah, you succeed with the 11.
Apologies, I thought it was a con save.
You're okay. Hera, it's your turn. What are you doing? Several of your party are down. Or one of your party is down now.
So it would seem. Okay.
You were also just
I think
magic
this is-
missiled in the face.
Yeah. I'm actually not gonna let that go. I'm not gonna let that slide. I like to be big.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna be big.
You become big.
I'm gonna wail on this guy who I'm pretty sure is the one that just magic missiled me.
Yes, he
Mhm.
is.
Yeah, he's gonna get wailed upon.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah.
Miss.
Damn. Again.
Also miss.
Damn. Fuck it. Action surge. I'm gonna do it twice more.
Okay.
Fuck it, we do it live.
Again. Damn it.
Miss.
Again. Damn it.
Miss. This is a wily little
Fired
bastard.
and I missed, and
The
I fired
number
again and I
of-
missed again.
The number of mages in robes with 20 AC is insane.
I mean, they've also been using two-handed swords. So, like,
Yeah, they're all
multi-classing.
most likely 5th level fighters because they all have second actions as well. I get you.
2 wizard, 5 fighter. Oz, your turn. You are in danger. You
Haha.
are, however,
I'm in
flanking.
Yay! Okay, so if I ignore my present danger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many of these guys are 5 feet apart from each other over here?
Do you know the fact that Mage Slayer allows you to get an attack of opportunity on spells and ranged attacks?
Am I willing to risk it for this person I just met very recently?
That is a good question.
Also, a bonus action moving Hunter's Mark from that guy to this guy.
Okay.
This is a bonus action because he's dead. It's not gonna matter anyway.
We need to start doing some damage, and I can make this a lot easier if we can start hurting people.
Yeah.
Doing my best.
And we're gonna start being less hurt by a lot real soon.
Okay, alright. Chat,
It's-
I'm boldly going to start ignoring the guy in front of me.
Okay.
It's fine, guys. Guys, there's nothing bad that could possibly happen to me. First, well, it's only as so many arrows as I can fire before I have to start to hit. Before I have to start hitting shit. I have cure wounds, but I really need to like not be over here. Firing at the one in front of Atlas first.
So that misses.
I haven't.
Saying the 13. He attacked you, attack of opportunity,
Oh.
because of Mage Slayer. Go ahead.
You're like it misses. I'm like, I haven't even fired my shot yet.
Nope. They're saying the bastard sword +1 misses.
That shouldn't be an advantage. Sorry.
That's a
That would've been
7?
Sick. That would have been sick, though. That's okay.
Your arrow skitters to the ground.
It's Your Honor, I'm just recovering from being poisoned. You gotta cut me some slack. As much as I would love to attack the guy I marked so I could do damage, I do want to get Horde Breaker off. So I think fire at this one
Okay.
up here. Bonk, motherfucker! God damn it. That's fine. That's
now
fine.
one.
I have one more chance, and it's right here.
And that's a
God
6. So you rolled a 1 and a 2.
damn it.
I'm fucking dying over here.
I think stares at his bow for a very long time. Ignoring the danger around him and just muttering, "Do you think I'm a joke?" to his bow. In common.
Rel, it's your turn.
All right, I will use half of my movement and stand up.
Okay.
I will then invoke my spirit totem, which affects every ally in the party. Technically, it's a 60-foot sphere, but like everybody's within that.
Yep.
And then I'm going to upcast healing cure wounds on Atlas, cast it at a 3rd level. So that's going to be let's see here, 3d8.
Okay. Atlas, you heal 3d8.
Well, more than that.
Let's go.
So, sorry, I didn't add those all together. So that's, let's see here, 12, 17, and then you also
This
get...
is your totem.
Alright.
And then you get, so 23 total, including the totem, and everybody else gains 8 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
No longer dying.
Correct.
My thingy is broken.
I will fix it.
Refresh.
Yeah, I had to refresh
I'm gonna
mine too.
refresh mine.
It may health bar, but also Roll20 gives me 30-second ads now.
Ew.
It shouldn't. It definitely should not do that. That's not a normal. Aurora, it is now your turn.
Sorry. I'm building my weapon. Sorry.
You're okay.
I have one thing to say, and that is, do you have ibuprofen? Okay. So hear me out,
Uh-huh.
and I'm willing to give you $5.
No. Can't bribe me. What? What do you need?
The funny blood that I have, I can drink that to heal, right?
Yes, you can drink Asimar's blood to heal. You can drink any blood on your person to heal.
Do you
And you did
recall
get
how
those-
much it would heal me?
So it would heal you an extra D4, and per use it's 2D4 plus 4. So, but for Asimar's blood, it'd be 3D4 plus 4.
Okay, I'm gonna do that as my bonus action.
And did you also get those 8 hit points from my totem?
I did not because, again, my chip broken.
Ah, got it, yeah. When I did that,
Okay.
literally all allies gained that.
Yep.
Gained
8 hit
8 hit
points.
gained what?
points.
Sorry? 8 pip. Okay, sick. Thank you.
Yeah. Specialized healing druids are awesome.
You said 4d4 plus 4?
Yep.
How do I roll 40? Oh, hold on.
There's the advanced roller over to the side.
Or you can type exclamation point roll 44 plus 4.
4d4. No, not plus -10. What the fuck?
That's weird.
I take big sippy.
Okay, so you guys see as Aurora takes a swig of this Asimar blood. Normally, a normal vampire drinking Asimar's blood would not heal from it because, like, it's difficult to kind of discern why this is happening, because normally holy blood would harm a creature, an undead creature. However, you see wings sprout out from Aurora's back. Angelic wings.
Hello?
It gives you wings.
I am now going to use what is very likely a massive rush of endorphins to bash this man's head in.
Yeah, go ahead.
While all I literally see is bright colors and sparkles.
Yep, you are now the Pyro from.
At least a pyro vision for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, she is having hard pyro vision.
Right ahead. Make your attack rolls.
Do I get advantage because I'm surrounded?
No.
Do I get advantage for being high?
No.
I'm kidding.
It's worth a shot.
25
Doesn't matter.
hits. Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Okay, 25 hits. Roll damage.
Bong.
Okay, 8 points of damage. You are still hasted, so you do have 3 attacks.
Yep.
27 also hits. Roll damage.
Oh.
Another 8 points. He is not happy.
She's a little fucking stupid ass start. Aw.
And 19 just barely misses. He is very afraid. Okay, so...
He's very afraid.
Hera and let me see. Is anybody else in that line? Ooh, yeah, his friend is about to get fucked up. Okay, hold on. Let me measure. Yep.
Oh,
It is going to happen.
Arnar.
Do it, mess up your friend, Miles.
Lightning bolt.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
It would
I
be
thought-
kind
I
of
thought it
hard
was
to
something
see
else.
them through that many people.
Did you say DC 31?
It's just no. It's supposed to be 21. I just hit the wrong button.
Okay.
DC
I
21.
add my shield bonus to my deck save, so +2 to
Yeah,
those.
I need a dex
Hey.
save. DC 21.
Holy shit.
Yeah. 21 is still an insane DC. Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna use my reaction to make sure I
Level 2
take no
wizard.
damage from that, just in case.
Yeah, it is 2 wizard. However, they do have other things empowering them.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
a mob.
the
They don't work
desec-
outplayed.
The desecrated Temple of Bane. I need
I mean,
a
if they're all level 7s, then there's no wonder why they're kicking our butts a little bit.
yeah. So Aurora, I do need you to make a dex save. DC 21.
Okay.
But we've killed more of them than they've killed of us, so.
Oh.
Aurora, you take 33 points of lightning damage. I'm assuming you don't take any. Hera.
I don't. I say no. It hits my
Okay.
shield, and I
What
just
about
take it.
Buddy Boy down there?
Hold on, I'm making the save. No, he
No.
also takes it.
Yeah.
He also takes it. However, he's going to fire one right back.
What?
He is going to point forward and go, okay, and fire a lightning bolt right back. I need dex saves from both Hera and and Aurora.
Hey, question.
Wait, again?
Yeah, because there's multiple cultists that can use lightning bolt. DC
18?
21.
Damn.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why is she here?
That's the totem.
She's a totem.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
totem. If she
Year
were
1
here,
Arcadia is a totem.
if she were here, this would
Oh,
be
totem
going.
isn't corporeal.
Yeah, this would be going so much easier. So you guys both take 22 points of lightning damage.
I'm gonna do the thing again. I'm gonna intercept for Aurora and reduce it by a D10 plus proficiency bonus.
Okay, go ahead.
It is reduced by 5 for Aurora. So yeah.
You only take 17 points of lightning damage, Aurora.
And how much do I take?
22.
Yep.
And then Aurora, you are going to get attacked twice with a bastard sword. Do a 21 or a 15 hit you?
Both miss. The 21 barely.
Okay, and then this last cultist is going to attack with his bastard sword. 1 and 2. Aurora, does a 24 hit?
Yes.
You
I
take
will
5
silvery barb
slashing.
that.
Okay. Okay, so
Do you have ibuprofen?
that's a 27 instead of the 20.
Well, fuck.
So instead of
That's
5,
right.
you take 6 damage. And then finally, this cultist is going to go.
I'm gonna give advantage to Atlas.
That's a good idea. Make a DC 21 dex save.
You're very rude.
Oh no.
I'm so fucked.
I need to be able to take
This is their only spell slot of that
more
level.
actions.
Well, I'm down again, so it doesn't matter.
So yeah, 26 lightning damage.
Not down yet.
And then Hera, this particular dude that you tried to smack, is going to attack you twice with his bastard sword.
That's fair.
Do a 28 or a 23 hit you?
Apparently, both hit. I can swing at you 4 times and miss, but you can hit me both times. Good job.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18
That's
damage.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Things
is
are
where we
going
will end
well.
session. Because it is midnight and people have to go. You know what? No, actually, before that, what we're gonna do is Ultea's going to use her turn, and she's gonna start slinging some spells. Let's see. Healing Word. She casts level 1 Healing Word on Rel. So that is 1d4 plus Wisdom. 1d4 plus Wisdom is plus 2. Rel, you heal for 5 hit points from the dragon. She's like, you can heal. I'm not gonna let you die. And then she's gonna use her mace to bonk the shit out of this guy. Missing with a 15, unfortunately. Oh wait, she has advantage.
Come on, bestie, hit him! Fuck him up!
Miss.
God do it.
It is,
I
however.
have a question
Yes.
before we go. So my feature spirit totem doesn't say that it's concentration.
No,
or
it
that
doesn't go down.
drops when I go on.
It doesn't go down. It's still up.
Because I was gonna say it just has just like it's there for duration.
Yep. So
Thank God.
So, just so everyone is aware, that was the only spell slot of those particular ones. So 3 of them out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 living ones have used their level 3 spell slot.
Yeah, it's great.
So, yeah. We're going to end there. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Thank you, everybody at home, for watching. Remember, folks, over on YouTube land, to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.